This is basically a new song from Taylor Swift. Through this song it just shows straight up a mockery. You look at the lyrics, honey, I rose from the dead, I do it all the time. See, this is what these occultists, Satanists, Luciferians, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, this is what they believe. That's why they promote the number 333, because it simulates the burial, resurrection, and the rise of Christ. Basically, they mock it. These occultists believe that they die and rise from the dead and become gods. That's what they believe. That's why they do these rituals, saying, oh, I can rise from the dead. It's a mockery against Christ, because as we know, Christ rose from the dead because he's God. These people believe that they are a god. That's what I rose from the dead, I do all the time, simulating that she's Jesus Christ. Blasphemy. And then I don't like your kingdom keys. This could represent to Jesus Christ, the kingdom of heaven. See, because these people do attack Jesus Christ a lot. This could reference to the Illuminati, or because she has got beef with Kanye West and that. It's been a beef forever, but this could reference to Jesus Christ's kingdom. They once belonged to me. You asked me for a place to sleep, locked me out and threw a feast. Now what is a feast known? Feast in the Bible. The world moves on, another day, another drama, but not for me, not for me. All I think about is karma, see, so revenge. And then the world moves. But I got smarter. And then she says again, I rose from the dead. On and on and on, saying that she rose from the dead. I trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust. And on and on and on again, repeating the same lyrics. And this is what makes you think. Has the demon inside of her now took over? Because a lot of them in the industry are demonically possessed, and the demon manifests itself now and again. Beyonce is demonically possessed. A demon is called Sasha Fierce. She even admits when she's on stage and Sasha Fierce comes that she blacks out. That's basically a demon taking over and taking control of their body. This is what these people do. They accept demons. Most of them are, when they openly see, a demon can't possess a body unless willingly. When it's willingly or too weak to fight back. But as you see, I'm sorry the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, 'cause she's dead. See what I mean? The old her is dead. Is this the demon inside her now taking over? Who knows? Because these people are demonically possessed. That's why they believe they're God, because they're possessed by a demon. Demons believe that they're gods. So, you know, these people demonically possessed, fallen angels believe that they're a god. Oh, look what you made me do, over and over again, look what you made me do. I mean, when she says, I'm dead. Well, as we see, here lies Taylor Swift's reputation. Reputation is known as a characteristic and a personality. See, oneness is similar as well to monarch mind control, because most of these do go, a few of them do go on. As I said, the alter persona, basically, this is what this could simulate. The alter persona is now taken over, hence the demon possession, the now new persona now takes over and now controls the life, and the old person is now dead because they programmed this person to act this way. Now the old person is dead. Their reprogramming has worked and now is ready for the public. I mean, because where she says she's dead and then rises from the dead, that's just a straight up way to mock Jesus Christ when he rose up from the dead. Jesus Christ is the only one that can rise up from the dead. And as you see, she now rises from the dead. She was dead and now she rises. She looks like some sort of demon or zombie here. She's dead. She's rose from the dead. Most likely, like I said, the demon's probably taken over now. And now the demon is now in full control and is out for revenge, because that's what demons do. They want to cause pain to everyone. But all of this rise from the dead is just a straight up mockery against Christ. That's what it is. It's a mockery. Because nobody can rise from the dead but God. God was the only one that defeated death. Death could not hold Jesus Christ. He rose up from the dead on the third day because death could not hold him. Jesus Christ defeated death. He is the King. He is the ruler. Death could not defeat Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ defeated it. But these occultists and Satanists believe that they can also do what Jesus Christ did. They believe that they can die, and when they rise up from the dead, that they are now reborn, and that they are gods. But this is as well a way into the Illuminati, but she's already a part of the Illuminati to start with. She's a puppet. This is most likely the demon taking over and moving up in the rankings. Because this is what these people do. They sell out, and then they get this agenda in their head that's promoted by Satan. Oh, I'm now a god. And then they believe that they can live forever and that what they're doing is never going to end. And then it does. And you see the crows as well. Crows are attracted to death. You'll always see crows around graveyards and that because they're attracted to death. Simulates the spirit of death. Well, you see, she's now risen from the dead. Same as Jesus Christ. It's just a straight up satanic rebirth. That's what this is. This is what they have to go through in the Illuminati. It's called the satanic rebirth. Basically, they have to experience death to move up. And as you see, this thing is now taken over and is now burying the old Taylor Swift. So what this is simulating is now she's reborn, Now she'll believe that she's a god. The demon is now manifested and taken over, and the demon now is gonna take control of her life. See, this is what they do. Like, I can't say for a fact, but this is what they will do with the Antichrist. They would take somebody out and then implant the Antichrist into that person's body so it can possess. See, because a demon can't possess a body that is already got a soul and that is already, unless they willingly open themselves up to demon possession, a demon can't possess them. Well, as you see, she's now burying her old self, Alter Persona, MK Ultra Mind Control, where they have Alter Personas. And as you see, she's basically pretending like she's dead here. Notice the diamonds, the money, the fortune. This is what she stole. This is what the old Taylor Swift sold out for. So it's simulating that the old human Taylor Swift is now dead and the demon is now taken over. She sold her soul for money, fame, fortune, all the stuff that's in the bath. It cost her life. But, and you'll notice as well in a bath, Rihanna did the same. Eminem, Bath in Blood, Machine Gun Kelly did the same. Nicki Minaj, you've all done it. This is the satanic rebirth. That's what this is. Satanic rebirth. They all do it to move further up in the rankings of the elite. And as you see here, the serpent, that's who now controls her. That is who is now taking over. The demon that's manifested in her is part of Satan, one of Satan's little demons. That's how it happens. As you can see, the serpent now controls her life. I mean, she sold out from day one, so it's not really a surprise. But this is her master. She lives for Satan now. As you see, the monarch butterfly looks like a butterfly. Monarch butterfly, MK Ultra. And you look at these beads, diamonds. Diamonds are known as well, like in the music video with Rihanna. Diamonds, you shine like diamonds in the sky. The diamond is known as light, the false light, connected to Satan. That's why you see the worship of diamonds, because it shines like a light, and Lucifer manifests itself as the false light. I mean, the snake, the red, death. She's not, her soul is completely owned. I just said, can't say for a fact, maybe the demon is now taken over. Who knows? Who knows with this? I mean, most of these are demonically possessed. Lil Wayne, you can say for a fact he's possessed. I mean, the demon manifested itself on stage, same with Beyonce. But with these people, you've never really seen the demon come out. So, probably she's only recently been possessed, who knows? Demons taking over. Because demons love Lucifer and they serve their master, the snake, which is Satan. As we can clearly see, the snake again, Satan, the serpent is in her mouth, simulating the serpent is now in her. Her soul is now owned by Satan. That's who controls her and controls her life, the devil. Notice how this looks familiar. The Freemasons, the Satanic Temple, the pillars here, the stairs of Freemasonry, the chair, basically where the Antichrist would sit. This is her now. Notice how she's sitting in a chair like a lord, like Jesus Christ. This is what they do, because now she believes that she's a god. Demons believe that they're a god. So it's no doubt that she is most likely possessed by a demon, because demons believe that they're a god. That's what they do. They believe they're a god and they're not. Notice as well, she's surrounded by snakes. The serpent, wherever she goes, the serpent now goes, because she's owned by the elite and the devil. I don't know what this means here. Could be a hidden satanic message, who knows. All I can see, it says brute. I can't understand what that says. What all I know is this says brute. Probably some satanic message, who knows. Notice the red and white as well. Freemason colours and Satanism colours. Red simulates. But as well, notice how this would have been white. But not, it's black, simulating darkness. In Freemasonry, this would be white. False light. These are clearly snakes here. They crawl up and then they end up behind the chair. Wherever she goes, the snake goes, the devil, because she sold soul, the devil now owns her. As we say, snakes, the skull, the worship of gold, same as the Egyptians and the Persians. Worship of gold, the skull, the occult skull that they worship, and also using rituals. And as you can see, she's surrounded by snakes, the serpent, the devil. Notice as well, this is the ambulance thing, the snake, just another excuse to promote the serpent around the pole. She is sitting in a, basically, she's sitting, that's why she did at the start, that she's reborn. Now she's sitting on a throne exactly the same as Jesus Christ would do. She now believes that she's a god. Her new persona is that she's a god. That's what she now believes, that she is a god. Because that's what the elitists and the occultists believe, that they can rise up from the dead and become new. Physically, they don't actually die, but they just believe if they experience death, that that's enough. That's what they believe. Because obviously these people can't die and rise from the dead unless a demon takes over. That's the only explanation. She can only rise from the dead if a demon's possessed her. Well, as you see, snakes are surrounding her. Lucifer, the serpent in the Garden of Eden. Wherever she goes now, the snake goes. Because that's who got her where she is now. That's who got her career where she is now. Satan. I mean, as you can see over and over again. And again, if you look, brute something. The snake, the snake, the snake, the snake. Again, the snake, she's surrounded by snakes and occult skulls. She's sold right out. I mean, this music video is just full of occult symbolism. It's just promotion of the snake, which is Lucifer, the serpent in the Garden of Eden. As you can clearly see, she's surrounded by snakes, which simulate Satan. She's even got a snake necklace around her neck. Right there. I mean, this is a straight up satanic and full of occult symbolism. She's sitting in a chair, professing herself to be Christ. I mean, I just see snakes everywhere. It's just promotion of Satan. And as you see more snakes around her, surrounded by snakes. And then after this, it basically shows someone crashing in a car. So maybe this is a hint who took her out. Lucifer. She obviously sold her soul, and then the time was up. And then Lucifer took her, and now the demon has taken over and now controls her life. Who knows? As you see, she obviously crashes, then dies, while wearing the snake still. She dies. Notice the leopard skin. MK Ultra, the leopard, simulating with sex kit and programming, and monarch mind control victims. I mean, honestly, this, maybe she was taken out, and now the demon has now possessed her whole body, and that demon now lives in Taylor Swift. Who knows? Because, I mean, it seems like that, like they're promoting it here. I mean, she died, rose from the dead as somebody else. As you can see, the leopard skin, the cheetah leopard wearing a chain, me and MK Ultra, the love of gold like the Egyptians. Man, whether this is a real tattoo or not, who knows? She's now got the snake on her thigh. She's promoting the snake on her thigh. She's in a cage, simulating MK Ultra. She's trapped in a cage, same as a bird in the cage. Simulates MK Ultra, trapped in their own mind. I mean, honestly, as you see, people are guarding it, most likely so she can't get out, or nobody can get in. I mean, MK Ultra, bird in the cage, trapped in a cage. These are most likely simulating handlers. That's what they're most likely simulating. I mean, as you can see, now she's getting money. Notice how the gold bars at the back are all pyramids. All pyramids. Money. This is what she sold out for. Money, the love of money. Main pyramids in the background, the Illuminati pyramids. I mean, this right here might as well be the mark of the beast. Notice how a cat's got a mark on its head. These look like clones and slaves bowing down to her. Looks like some sort of Nazi thing. Nicki Minaj did the same, everyone bowing down to her ruling. Promotion of Nazis and most likely clones. And as you see now, what is she wearing? The collar around the neck is connected to BDSM, the dominatrix, while wearing a snake earring still. This simulates that she's a slave, because she is a slave. She's owned by the devil. The devil pulls her leash and now controls wherever she goes. She's a slave. Most MK Ultra victims are handlers themselves. I mean, As you can see, this is most likely human cyborgs, the agenda of Satan that he wants to create, and it'll never happen. Basically, man becoming one with machine. Notice how they're like dolls, alter personas. Notice the black cube, they're inside a cube. The black cube worship, which is connected to Saturn worship. I mean, they look like robots. Man becoming one with machine. The transhumanism agenda to create the superhuman race. The unstoppable rebellion army. It's all to mess with God's DNA. This is what they want to do. To corrupt the DNA, to create an ultimate human race that cannot be killed. And they're inside a cube. And as you see here, another agenda, the homosexual agenda. Men wearing makeup, these men are wearing skirts. You notice one of them's wearing a choker. I mean, one of them's wearing an earring on the gay side. Promotion of the gay agenda again. These are, all of them are wearing skirts. The agenda, like with Willow Smith, promoting, well, Jaden Smith, promoting that, oh, wearing women's clothes is great, wearing a skirt. Justin Bieber done it, wearing a dress all the time. It's to corrupt. It's all just a rebellion against God. That's all it is. It's a rebellion against God, to anger and provoke God. That's why they do it. And as you can clearly see, the wearing leggings says it all, and they're all brainwashed, saying I love Taylor Swift. They're all brainwashed by her. And this here is straight up blasphemy, exactly what it is. No, she's stood next to a cross, and she's on top of a load of bodies, most likely simulating Jesus Christ. Straight up joke. I mean, these people profess themselves to be Christ, because they believe they're a god. I mean, she's standing right next to a glowing cross, says it all. These basically look like Taylor Swift's all the personas throughout of her career. Notice she's still got the number 13. The number 13 is a rebellion against God. The day rebellion against God 13 is when in Babylon they rebelled against God, and God put a stop and an end to it and destroyed the Babylon Tower. This is what that simulates, the number 13. This is why they love the number 13 and they promote it, because all this is a rebellion against Christ, the true and only God. Notice that, I mean, this is just promoting our persona, MK Ultra, creating a ultra persona. Notice how there's 3 ultra personas. I mean, honestly, this music video is just full of occult symbolism. She's basically kicking a load of people that she stood above, that are basically Taylor Swift, basically personalities. The snake, see the one eye of the Illuminati. The snake again. The skulls, the occult skulls. Skull and bones, the skulls and the rituals. Notice how they're all silver and diamond. Witches love silver and diamonds. They believe it has power and they worship it. Snakes, skulls, I mean, it says it all.